It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show. Yeah, self-love at an all-time high. It's a feeling I can't even describe. Used to watch from the side, heart beating full of ego and pride. Scared of living, more fearful to die. Narrow minds had me second-guessing. In suppression, blocking my blessings. Now I'm manifesting. Set intentions, the paper stretching. People asking questions. Bet they wonder what changed with me. Learn to switch to fit. If it can't fit me, just stay with me. Listen, animosity gradually on the decline. Respiratory flowing when I recline. About to catch a flight, throw the peace sign. New city, new state. And I'm leaving on my baggage in my suitcase. Money is rising, my skin looking vibrant. I'm moving with impeccable time, and it's more than just rhyming. All this beauty that surround me, plus we luxury dining. Only reason y'all be tripping, cause you nickel and diamond. Ooh, peep the je ne sais quoi, feel the vibe. I'm just grateful that I'm still alive. I thank God, homie. You thank God, man. I thank God, man. Blessings. Yeah, peep the je ne sais quoi, feel the vibe. I'm just grateful that I'm still alive. I thank God. Yeah, we thank God, homie. Yeah. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there this afternoon. Happy weekend, happy Saturday, all that good stuff. Now, y'all know yesterday we talked about Tylil James coming out and issuing his official response to Jourdin Pauline about the allegations of SA that she said took place after the Streamer Awards just a couple weeks ago. Okay? Tylil came out. He did a whole 20-minute response video. He showed video of him talking to Jourdin after they had their sexual encounter, whatever it was. He claims that it was consensual. She claims that it was forcible. We do not know. And I just want to say real quick, I know people were like, hey, could you please stop saying, I don't know. I want to be very clear. I get on my platform and I speak a certain way for a reason. I'm very deliberate about what I say and how I speak. Okay. I know responsible commentary is not all that common in these YouTube streets and social media these days, but somebody got to do it. All right. So I will reiterate, I don't know what happened, and I will keep saying that because none of us do, no matter how emotionally involved we are, sensitive we are to the subject matter, or what have you. We do not know what happened. We were not in the room. We did not have a camera to know. All right. So all that being stated, we're having two people with differing statements about an incident. Now, again, Tylil came out. He showed video of a conversation they had about this being a one-night stand. She was asking him if it was a one-night stand. He was saying, no, it's not, as long as we continue to be cool tomorrow. She says there's so many more days after tomorrow. Okay. He showed text messages of her reaching out to him after she made it back home the next morning. He spoke on getting her the Uber in order to get her back home. She declined the first Uber, allegedly, saying, I don't ride in Toyotas. She then demanded him to get her a black truck. Tylil says, why was she being selective about what she ride home in? If she was S8 about the situation, she should be trying to get in the first thing smoking back to her home. Okay. He also showed text messages of her continuing to initiate contact with him after she made it home, to which he was not responsive. She then sent a $2,000 Zelle request via Chase. Okay. In my video yesterday, I said it would be possible that she was requesting that money for her phone that she claims was allegedly lost and broken. She claims that Tylil broke the phone, and I retrieved that information from her original video in which she implicated Tylil as being a sexual offender. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't pull that out of my ass. That's what she said. So I said it's possible, right? Tylil says he believes that she asked him for $2,000 because, in her words, in the request, it said for playing with me. So he believes she was trying to extort him out of money after she found out that he was not going to be connected to her long term after their sexual contact. That's his story. Okay? Now, understand a lot of people believe Tylil. There's some people out there that believe Jourdin. But I want to be very clear once more. None of us know what happened in the hotel room. Okay? He recounted his story of how they got to the hotel room, of being at the Streamer Awards after party. He said that she left. She came back. At the time, she still didn't have her phone. I don't know the whereabouts of her phone, and they have not been clearly indicated at this point. Still waiting on a full explanation of the whereabouts of said phone. She claims his assistant had the phone in his pocket the whole time and that Tylil broke it. What led up to the breaking of the phone, I do not know. That's her words versus his. Okay? So there's that. He said that she came up to him. They rapped a little bit. He was on his way out from the after party. She jumps in the Uber with him and his boy. They go back to his hotel. He claims they get to the hotel. He offers her a ride home. So he was going to get her an Uber at that point to where she could go home. Allegedly, that's his side of the story. Okay? From there, she says, "Can I use the restroom in your hotel room?" He said he allowed her up into the hotel, used the bathroom, and from there, they had a romantic encounter from staying over. That's all I can go off of at this time. However, Jourdin has come out with another video. Okay? So after she saw his video where he came out and went on stream, she decided to go on TikTok Live. And in this video, she issues her response to Tylil and his claims. Naturally, I would believe that she's refuting his claims, so we're going to see how detailed she gets in her response. Okay? So I'm going to pull this video up and we can evaluate from here where the story goes.
Everybody, all of you guys, your mama's a whore, and your daddy, everybody's a whore, your family, all of you, na boo boo, going to jail who, going to jail and it's not me. You guys are believing a liar. 2K, baby, from my broken phone. Don't ever play with me. All of y'all are believing a mass manipulator, a mass liar. All of y'all. And when it's all said and done, and the ball is in my motherfucking park, just know, y'all are easily manipulated. 2K, for playing with me. Why did I say for playing with me? Why did I say for playing with me? The nigga broke my motherfucking phone. The nigga called me saying to send him a motherfucking request to fix my motherfucking phone. The nigga is a mass rapist. Yeah. I'm not the only one, and I'm not gonna be the last one. Y'all keep playing with the wrong motherfucking bitch. So fuck y'all, and I cannot wait. You guys are weirdos. This is why he got away with what he's doing for all them years. That's why Ellen DeGeneres did all that shit. That's why Diddy did all that shit. Fuck y'all. And hope all of y'all have daughters. And I hope they're safe and live very nice lives. Because I don't wish bad on nobody. But y'all gonna learn and stop motherfucking playing with me. Y'all watching? Y'all in tune? Y'all tuned in? I'm asexual. Nobody wanna break up a relationship with a receding hairline ass. If I wanted to nigga, I would have fucking nigga and moved on with my motherfucking life. Make it make sense, Becky's. Make it make sense, Becky's. 2 motherfucking K? You think my worth 2K? Never in a million years. Y'all got me f***ed up. All y'all. The bitch asked me to send a request from my motherfucking phone.
All right, so she's getting into the phone thing here. She says that Tylil, and remember, in her original video, she showed a call log of multiple calls that came from Tylil after whatever occurred between them. So there seems to be a little bit of communication here that has not been. Oh shit, am I freezing? There seems to be a little bit of communication here that has not been documented. All right. Tylil recorded on his end. They both have text messages on both sides. I'm gonna get into some of the text messages that she put out and deleted for some reason. Not sure why. But here she says that they had a conversation about the phone, and she claims that Tylil told her to send the request for the $2,000 to replace the broken phone. Okay? So just putting it out there, man.
He broke. Oh.
And on the other end, I did say it's possible that she could have been reaching out because she was hurt, didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? You're going to pay me something. But I don't know. Again.
Oh, I will show y'all the receipts on that too. But y'all want to screenshot everything else. But when I posted the receipts last night and 20,000 people seen it, where them screenshots? Where them screenshots at? Of real conversations. Where them screenshots at? But y'all want to try to crying wolf yelling at the top of his lungs looking crazy. Let me relax. Let me relax because I'm yelling. Y'all are all gullible little kid weirdos. And I do not wish bad on none of y'all. Y'all playing with the wrong one. Y'all playing with the wrong one. Make it make sense, dummies. $2,000? What the cost $2,000? Not this cat. My phone that he broke with 2 terabytes on it, with all my music on it, all my pictures on it, all my content on it. That's why I requested $2,000 for playing with me. Yes, for playing with me, for raping me, for trying to set me up and blackmail me, for being calculated and premeditated. Make it make sense, dummies. Make it make sense since everybody know everything, got their degrees, posted 0 receipts. I'm trying to extort them. Extortion for $2,000? My wigs, my bundles cost more than $2,000. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
All right, so here, I personally don't really like where this is going. To make this and I understand because Tylil said that you tried to extort him out of $2,000, but to talk about all of what you pay for your bundles and to downplay the $2,000, if $2,000 is not significant to you, then why not go buy the phone on your own? Why have him pay for it? That's just the other side of the spectrum. If the $2,000 is insignificant and you pay that just for your hair and all of that, why is he replacing it? So again, I can't say, and we're going to get into more of this, of course, but what she's putting out is not fully answering some of the other questions that people have about how we got to this situation, about the alleged phone call that he got from his girlfriend where she, allegedly flipped out, got aggressive, which Tylil says influenced him to take the phone out and record the situation. We don't really have an answer about that piece. But again, there's more. We'll see if she gets into all of that.
My rent is $13,000 a month. Make it make $2,000. $2,000? 2. Not 10, but 2. Des, you count your days, okay? You send in fake timestamps, or somebody sent fake timestamps. Other text messages when I said Tylil has my phone, I'm on the way back. That was at 6:11 a.m. The party was over at 5 something in the morning. I went back to the location of the party at 6:11 a.m. That's no 9 a.m. I don't gotta lie. I got all the receipts.
Okay, so she's saying that, whoa. So she's claiming that the timeline is not correct on the text that we got from Tylil. So she's saying that she went back to retrieve her phone at 6 a.m. Okay. Now, in Tylil's screenshots that he showed the people, it shows that she texted around 9 something after she had already made it home. Which kind of, I ain't gonna lie, that kind of makes sense because he showed that she left his hotel. He unless the Uber timestamps are also doctored. The Uber shows at, 8 something in the morning. He tried to get the Uber for her to go home across town. I think it was like a 40-minute ride. The first one was a Toyota, which was canceled. A few minutes later, we get the black truck that takes her from the hotel to her home. She was home around 8:40 something. Okay? The text messages of her saying that she need to get all the way back to get the phone because your boy playing with me. She sent the text to his friend or assistant or whomever it is that she needed to come all the way back. I made it all the way home. That's what it said in her text. I made it all the way home. So now somebody gonna have to get me a car to come back or something like that. That timeline actually makes sense versus, and I'm not here to invalidate what she's saying. I'm just saying the timeline does make sense versus her saying that the party ended at somewhere around 5 a.m. She said that she went back, unless all of this took place it sound like all of this took place in the morning. She went to the venue, not the Tylil, even though in the text it says that she needed to go back to his house or something like that. To get her phone, right? Because if the party ended at 5 a.m. and you went to get your phone back at 6 a.m. and he sent you home at 8 a.m., then you would have already had your phone by then. So that's not necessarily adding up. Again, unless the Uber timestamp is also redesigned, photoshopped, or something like that. It ain't really making sense time-wise.
I got everything. I got everything.
Now, we may not receive everything that she has, because if she does have it, I would love to see it, but perhaps she may need to hold on to it for legal reasons. I will say that much. I know some people don't like that I'm evaluating both sides and trying to get to the middle, but as somebody who was not there, doesn't know either of these people, what else am I to do? I know some people want me to just come out and just completely thrash this young lady as a liar, but I don't know, to quote myself.
The fuck, nobody give a fuck about that ugly ass and his relationship. You think a bitch like me want to be with a cheating ass, receding hairline ass, and your little Tylil, you're little. Let's talk about it. You're this big. Let's talk about it. I didn't want to fuck you, bro. I didn't want to fuck you. I didn't want to fuck you. Girls that want to fuck you. I didn't want to fuck you. These little scallywag ass, pick me ass bitches on these motherfucking apps that y'all, these want to fuck you, nigga. Not me, though. I don't gotta break up nothing. I have real millionaires worth hundreds of millions on my motherfucking line. If I wanted to be in a relationship today, I would be in a relationship tomorrow. Please make it make sense. Please make it make sense. And I know y'all over here clipping. Y'all trying to make me be the bad guy. I'll be the motherfucking bad guy. I'll be the bad guy. I'll be the bad guy. But y'all still supporting the and y'all weird. Y'all weird. I don't need y'all validation. I don't need y'all approval. I don't gotta show y'all shit. Cause the mother court's gonna have that shit. All y'all. And y'all can go burn with the enemy. Period. The fuck I gotta lie for? You see a bitch like me? What the fuck do I got? up for my real hoes out there. Y'all trying to fuck it up for...
Now, I don't really understand the significance of this piece here, and I'm sure she's emotional and, probably acting irrationally out of whatever, you know what I mean? But I don't feel like this helps her case. Especially as from the beginning, she's pushed this asexual thing very hard. So to then go from asexual to I pull niggas and I got all these hoes that I could, you know what I'm saying? It's a bit contradictory to the point that you're trying to drive home. Because I could have swore that the whole point of her speaking on being asexual is that she's disengaged and not interested. Right? Just saying, those are her words. To be further clear about this, I'm just going to read the definition of asexuality really quick, just to be responsible. Asexuality refers to individuals who do not experience sexual attraction toward others. Asexual people, often referred to as aces, may not desire sexual relationships, but they can still experience romantic attraction. It's important to note that asexuality exists on a spectrum. Some asexual individuals may experience limited or conditional sexual attraction. Common myths include the idea that asexuality is a result of past sexual rejection, but many people realize they are asexual regardless of their sexual experiences. Okay? So that's just to give a little bit of understanding as to the words that she's using in reference to herself. I can't say whether she is or not. Once again, I do not know this young lady. We'll continue.
They got the real bag. I nobody got to lie on Tylil. The fuck? Tylil. Keep sending them corns in. Thank you for corns. Thank you for the corns. Thank you. Because y'all eating this shit up anyway. Because y'all the real corny. Y'all support niggas come on my live crying wolf. Trying to show a Zelle receipt for a phone that he broke. Thank you for the corn. I appreciate it. Thank you for the heart. I'm done being nice. Black Boy Max, you know what the was going on. Because you told me to come to that party. And I told you what happened. Dez, you know what the going on. You changing timestamps. 11 a.m. Who I text that me? Who I text? In a group chat that I got. Anyways, God bless everybody. I'm sending love to everybody. Thank you so much for just opening my eyes. I wasn't even going to react to this. My attorney tells me not to react to this. He's suing me. I'm suing him. We suing each other. It's all love. We suing each other, baby. We suing each other. We're suing each other. We suing each other. Do y'all understand? It don't matter how you paint it, which way y'all look at this shit. He's still a f***ed up nigga. He's still a f***ed up nigga. It don't matter which way you look at it. He's still a f***ed up nigga. But this is real life. This isn't a hobby. This is real life. This is still f***ed up. He's still f***ed up. Shout out all the girls that's telling me their stories with Tylil. He been like this. It's all premeditated. It's all calculated. Y'all gonna wait till they have a documentary out about him. Y'all gonna be like, oh my God. It's all premeditated. It's all calculated. Literally, over 12 done DM me real stories, real receipts. I'm like, did you report it? They're like, no, because I just felt like, I don't know. He offered me 200.
200?
He does this. This is something he do. But yet, I'm the bad guy? Nah, I'm real. I'm real for coming on these platforms and speaking my truth to y'all, a bunch of insensitive ass monsters who probably all don't believe in God. And I'm just really grateful that I'm not even hurt by. I'm not pressed by this shit. I don't care. I'm at peace. I'm at peace. I don't care. 1, 2, 3. Release them. Release the shit. I don't give a anymore. I don't care. Cause you know what? I'm doing real shit. I'm a real doing real shit. I never need enough clout. I book my own roles. My shit gets booked. I'm booked and busy, baby. Soundtracks, placements. Yeah, more than streaming. I don't need to stream. I don't give a fuck. Y'all all artists anyway. Takes one thing for y'all to all be back over here. It's okay, but y'all, I'm not tripping, cause God get the final say, and I love the Lord, and I cannot wait until all you guys see what the f is up. Thank you for the corn taste, whatever your name is. Damn. Anyways, thank you for the corn. I hope I really racked up with these corns, because matter of fact, let me just sit here. Keep sending them corns. Thank you.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I've seen some people out there that are saying, this behavior that she's displaying is not the true behavior of somebody who is a victim. And I can see why somebody would say that, right? But I don't know how somebody that's a victim is to react. Some people go insulated, not communicate, not talk. Some people, on the other hand, may act out, may just bury themselves in social settings, kind of just start, lashing out in other ways, in other areas of life. And people may not understand like what that person's going through or why they're acting the way that they do. I don't think that there is one standard reaction to being sexually assaulted. Do I know if she was? I don't. However, broadening the conversation and using her as a catalyst for that conversation, I cannot say how a victim is supposed to respond to something. I understand to the simple human mind, as a bystander looking in, you would expect a victim to be docile, to be shaken. But that is not the story for every victim, and I just want to put it out there that it's irresponsible to imply that it is. That's that.
You guys for the corns. But like I said, Hawaiian, you going crazy, boo. Ooh. You Tylil's biggest sucker. I wish you was in that room that night. You could have got That's the problem. Y'all the ones that wanted to get not me. I'm asexual for a reason. I don't like the way even smell. You disgust me.
Sheesh.
Like, really OD disgust me. Like, honestly, they disgust me. How you in a whole full-blown relationship and you still... And it's not even... I don't give a fuck about the relationship. Let's talk about moral compasses, guys. Jealous and evil? Who would be jealous of a broken home, of suffering with a malicious cheat? Who would be jealous of that? Who would be jealous of that? Of a bare minimum ass that's anything he can, then coming back to you with his dirty... Who's jealous? What I gotta be jealous? What the f I gotta be jealous about? Who would want Tylil? What in the... What are we talking about? Like, what is the conversation right now, y'all? This shit is beyond disrespectful to me and my moral compass and who the fuck I am. If you know me, you know me. And if you know me, you know I don't fuck with like that. Trust me. I like white boys. Yeah. If I did talk to a man, I like white boys. Yeah. I don't like black boys. Oof. Yeah. I'm saying it. I don't give a fuck. I don't like you black. Really don't. And this is a prime example.
That ain't gonna help you at all. That wasn't it. That wasn't it for a multitude of reasons beyond this whole situation or beyond her preference. Unfortunately, a statement like that could easily be used to overshadow this whole situation and turn it into a whole self-hate campaign, a whole why should we be worried about this girl? She don't even like black guys. She's a self-hating black girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that that's how I'm perceiving it. I'm just saying when you make certain statements, especially when you're a victim or could be a victim, and then you say something that could divert the conversation elsewhere to now they have to malign your character using your own words against you, that was not a wise selection of words. Then to stand on it and say, I don't like you black niggas. Yeah, I said it. It's one thing to have a preference. I think everybody or most people have some level of preference, whether that be some people have a skin tone preference, some people have a height or weight preference, some people have a body type preference, some people have, certain characteristics of character that they look for. Everybody looks for different things. But to just blatantly say, I don't like black niggas, and to have previously said, I don't like the way you niggas smell, that ain't the right light for the situation. We'll continue. But that, wow.
What the fuck are we talking about? I don't like Tylil. Never did. Never will. Really won't. You better, see me coming down the street, you better walk the other way. It's fades on sight. Because I should have whooped his ass that night. But I was being nice. I'm done beating. I should have beat his ass that night. And y'all would have came on stream with 2 black eyes, which I should have did. And I'm mad.
What you mean you done beating niggas? I don't know her history, but that sound like you beat some niggas before. Or maybe it was, I don't know. I don't know. She said it. I'm done beating niggas.
I'm so mad I did it because I should have. Anyways, use these clips to your advantage. Y'all can milk this shit all y'all want. Thank you. Stream the music. Stream the product. Keep watching, baby. Because I'm just getting motherfucking started. Y'all gonna still see a bitch shine. You ain't stopping shit. You know what I mean? There's a whole big wide world out here. You think a bitch give a fuck about Tylil? Keep sending them coins through. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have went live on this one.
Thank you. From all I'm concerned, y'all don't like to look at the facts of situations. $2,000 request for what?
So let me pause this. And again, I have nothing against Jourdin. I don't know Jourdin. I'm not familiar with her career, her life. And real quick, I seen somebody that was in my comments last night who kept implying that Jourdin is underage or not of legal drinking age. Jourdin is 26. Okay? I don't know about who was drunk or intoxicated or what. It's very possible that they were drinking at the party. Were they over the limit? There is a legal limit. I don't know. Do I even know if they were drinking at all? I don't know. But let's not try to position this like, oh, she's some underage girl that was taken advantage of. Jourdin is 26. To my understanding, Tylil is 24. She's actually older than him. Again, I don't know what happened. I don't know if he took advantage of her or didn't. And if he did, he would need to answer to that in every possible way, whether that be publicly, privately, or legally. Right? So that's that. But I just want to dispel that real quick. She's not underage. If they were drinking, I will hope they were drinking responsibly. If they were over their limit, we would need to see something to verify that. I haven't even heard her say that she was drunk. But back to my original point of why I paused this. When she says, y'all don't want to look at the facts. This is the second video I've seen from Jourdin. I played the first one when it originally happened. I still have not heard her outline her timeline of events to present the facts. Now, what I am going to do is once this video is over, I will look at the texts that were deleted from social media and see if that adds up. But up to this point, the furthest explanation of this situation has come from Tylil, not her. But then when you say y'all don't want to look at the facts, this would have been your opportune moment to outline and fill in the blanks, the questions that we walked away from Tylil's stream. Unfortunately, they're both young, both acting out of emotion, both putting emotions over actual facts, but Tylil at least attempted to try to put something out there documentation wise. But there's a lot of holes in the story that still need to be filled, and we're not receiving those facts. So I just wanted to say that.
My phone, baby. Nobody was pressed for him texting me back or calling me. The bitch told me to send him a request, and I sent him the request, and he ain't sent it. So I'm sending upside down smiley face. Yeah, because you said you was going to pay for my phone, but you didn't. And then on top of that, you me. You knew what you was doing. You calculated it. So of course, I'm going to send you a meme. I'm going to show you who the I really am. Because I was being nice at first. Yeah. Of course, I'm going to send you an upside down smiley face. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Of course. Of course, yes. For playing with me. You know what the you did? You know what the you doing? Yeah. My ain't never worth no 2 bands. And if y'all mother think that, y'all got another thing coming. Let's go bank for bank right now. $2,000? You know how disrespectful that shit is to me? Don't ever play with me. I'm so serious. Y'all better stop playing with me. 2 bands? My rent alone, my bills alone, my overhead is literally $100,000 a month. What are we talking about? Y'all want to get into detail? $2,000. If I was extraordinary, matter of fact, come see me. Matter of fact, my brothers is on the way to come see you. I should have sitting directly over there if you want to play dirty. Cause I knew where you was at. I could have sit direct. People don't play about me in real life. I could have sit directly over there, but I didn't. I was being nice, like I always am. Being nice, playing it cool, playing it cordial. For what? For to come on here and flip the story, fake timestamps, and clipping the full video?
Again, I gotta say I don't understand. Allegedly, so she came out with this. What was it? December 8th. So December 8th, she came out with her original video. I believe it was December 8th. Correct me if I'm wrong. And said, I was S8 last night. Okay. Tylil came out with his response on December, 18th? So it's been a span of about 10 days. And you said that you played it cool, but you came out the day after you left him, however that situation went, the incident went. You told people immediately what happened. There was no playing cool. You immediately came out and said what happened to you, which I actually commend you for in the moment, because I'm like, yeah, if it happened last night, let the people know. Let's not waste any time. Let's get to it. Let's get to the police report. Let's get to the facts. Right? So when you came out and you told your story, I was like, yeah, let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? And let's hold people accountable for what it is that they do. If people really behaving themselves like this. I even criticize Kai Cenat because there's too many people around him in his circle that keep getting accused of these very same things. Tylil came out in his video. He said, hey, man, y'all need to stop involving Kai with stuff that's happening with people in his circle. I disagree. Okay? If you are running with a crew full of niggas that keep getting called out for abusing women or taking advantage of women, when y'all have access to so many women, that is a problem. And if he's a common denominator between 4-5 different SA niggas or people with allegations, yeah, people are going to look into him. Is it fair to him? Maybe not. But he should be working in fairness to himself. That point withstanding. To say you played it cool when you came out the day after it happened, I can't agree with that because there was no playing it cool. You immediately came out and said, he did this to me. He was the one behind the scenes being quiet, and perhaps being quiet could mean doctoring up images. If that's the case, best believe by the time this gets to a legal situation, they'll find out if the timestamps were doctored. If anything was doctored, it will come out. So I don't even have to really give an opinion on that because the facts will come out if this gets pursued legally. However, it took him almost 2 weeks to respond. So I can't say that he's playing dirty unless there's something else out here that I don't know about.
Said, why are you crying? I said, because I don't have sex. I don't do shit like this. I never had a one-night stand. And this a one-night stand? I asked him that verbatimly. I don't got nothing to lie to y'all about.
But why did you ask him that if you were assaulted? We've been here 15 minutes of your video, 40-something minutes of mine. We still don't have an answer as to why you asked him if it was a one-night stand, if you were assaulted. It's just a common question, not coming against her.
I don't even gotta prove shit to y'all. I'm just disrespected at the fact that y'all motherfuckers think $2,000 is something worth something to me. 2 bands, that is hilarious. That is comical. $2,000? Do I give a Project Trailer Park ass to y'all? Do I give that? I don't.
Project
Everything
Trailer.
on me is expensive. Down to my mother shoes. Down to my Russian pedicure on my mother toes. $350 every time I go get my nails and toes done. $2,000? My lashes alone, $250. $300. Ask Shelly. Lash by Shelly. Ask how much my lashes is. Ask my hairstylist how much it is to do my hair. Ella Bands. The Ella brand. Ask her. Y'all want to comment everything under all my Instagram posts, try to make me look like a fucking bad guy? Go ask the motherfucking people that I'm actually paying if I'm cheap. If I'm a cheap motherfucking whore. If I get down like that. Y'all go ask motherfuckers. Go through my followers. Go through who I follow. Ask everybody. Is Jourdin a cheap bitch? My Chanel's. Do y'all want to see my purse collection? My red bottom collection? What are we talking about? That I all bought myself. These niggas don't buy me shit. I buy it my motherfucking self. I felt disrespected. And the only reason I even sent a request to that nigga is because I was trying to get him to admit. I was being nice to him for him to admit in a transcript that he's a fucking. And I was playing cordial with the because he said that I didn't even ask.
I'm trying. Okay. Man, I don't think you should have did this video. In requesting the $2,000 for a broken phone, where does that include an admission of guilt? Unless you're saying that is an admission of guilt of breaking your phone. But outside of that, I'm not sure the correlation.
Can to pay for my phone. He offered. Tylil offered to pay for my phone. I didn't ask him. I didn't say, nigga, you need to fix my motherfucking phone. I said, my phone is really broken. You disrespected me last night. You know what the fuck you did? You completely violated me, and I never want to talk to you again. He calls me. Jourdin, you know what? I'm gonna pay for your phone. Just send me your Cash App, your Zelle, and then go to the spot and then tell me how much it is, and then send me a request. The nigga go ghost. As soon as I did that. So, of course, Nigga, now you playing with me. Now you're playing with me.
Now, Tylil, he says he's not going to talk about this any further. At some point, we're going to have to find out about that phone conversation that's not on record. Did you ever have that conversation with her about, hey, my phone is broke? He says, go to the spot, tell me how much it is, I'll send it over. That's one of the gaps. That's one of the blanks. There's more blanks, or at least he's given, an account of the story. Need to know a little bit more of her account of the story in detail about how they got there, what transpired. Are those Uber timestamps also doctored, allegedly, or not? There's still more. Like, we're kind of coming out with more unanswered questions than what we came in with, because it's kind of like an emotional battle at this point rather than a contention of facts.
Now you're playing. You explained everything but the fact of the reason you raped. You explained the money. You explained the text message threads, which was false, which was inaccurate. Yes, I went home around 8 a.m. But me going back to the party at 6:11 a.m., leaving the party around 6:30 because we were looking for the phone there, and he said it was at the hotel. We left from the party to go to the hotel that his assistant apparently had my phone at.
Okay.
And he had it the whole time in his pocket. And then he's like, get out this car, the Uber we was in, because he didn't call this car. And his assistant, whoever the...
So all that being said, we still got to get an explanation for why your text message said I'm all the way home. Because if the party ended at 5 a.m., I don't know the time period of y'all going to the hotel, but apparently y'all went back to the spot where the party was at to retrieve the phone at 6-something a.m. At that point, you weren't all the way home. So what is the text to his assistant or friend to say, I'm all the way home, I got to come back? So there's still unanswered pieces, and I'm not trying to poke holes in her story. I'm just listening and trying to get answers.
Tiffany is, Ashley, whatever her name is, was going to call me a car home, and he was texting her apparently to call me a car home. And as I'm sitting in his hotel room, he's trying to be fresh with me. I go pee, I come out the bathroom, the nigga's on demon time. I don't give a fuck, I'm fucking you. I don't care, I'm fucking you. I don't care. You foot fetish lover, little ass sucking on my toes and shit. You a weirdo. I should have kicked you dead off in the middle of your forehead. Broke your nose, Tylil. You got me fucked up. Toe licker. Eater ass. Let's talk about it. Little. Yeah, your girlfriend's the only one that want that shit. Trust me, daddy. Trust me. Your bitch the only one that want that shit. All y'all. That's how I feel about it. But most importantly, God bless America. God bless the world. God bless everybody. And I just really yeah, I got literally nothing else to say about this situation. I'm literally done talking about this situation. Y'all reporting my live. This is perfect. Now I'm about to get off. I had one more thing to tell y'all, but now I'm going to get off. Thank you for the corns. Thank you for the SpongeBob. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the views. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Because guess what? In this world, especially in America, a woman's voice doesn't matter. And that's one thing I'm going to make sure, as long as I'm alive, a woman's voice matters. Yeah. So beware. Yeah. I'm a real philanthropist. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm really about to show y'all women matter. It don't matter what the f*** you're talking about. I don't owe you no pussy. I never owed you no pussy. I don't know you. I don't owe nobody shit. Only person I owe back is my mother. I don't owe none of you shit. Not even an explanation, not an apology, nothing. Not my body, not my mind, not my energy. I don't owe y'all nothing. And that's why you're going to continue to be mad. Because I'm going to live in peace. I'm going to pray about it. God forgives. I'm going to let this shit go. And guess what? I'm going to keep winning, ho. And that's on everything I love. All y'all that got some negative shit to say about me. That's why y'all don't got no platform nor a voice. All y'all motherfucking ass hoes on everything. And all you fake ass friends that switched up on the program, oh, you can never cross this bridge again, ho. None of y'all. I got nothing to say to y'all. Nothing. But watch this.
All right. That is Jourdin Pauline with her response to Tylil's stream from the other night. So now let's get into the text messages that were posted on Twitter and subsequently deleted. Don't know who she's communicating with here, but it says, I'm not saying it's y'all fault. I should never be nowhere alone. Somebody responds, I just don't even know how that happened. That's honestly crazy. SMH. She says he was being slick the whole time and plotted on me. Literally feel so disrespected. This person asked, did you tell Max or Kai? Max as in Black Boy Max. I'm sure they was there. She says, I'm about to. No, everyone left. I had to come back to get my phone. And when I came back for the blank, pretended he lost it when it was in his pocket the whole time. Then he kept saying he was waiting on his assistant to call me my car. Since he broke the phone, he never called or asked nobody. Then I went to go pee and came back. I'm like, did you call it? Then he got hella aggressive and forced himself on me as I'm telling him no. He's like, I don't care. Fuck that. So this is her telling somebody her side of the story. All right. She put it in these texts to somebody. I don't know who she's talking to. However, she did not address these directly in the video. She said, pull up the screenshots if you got them. That would have been a perfect time to explain this. But she's given us the text that she sent to someone to inform them of the incident. Furthermore, it says, I'm gonna F you. I don't care what you talking about. Literally, he stopped because I started crying. Okay? More of her story. All right? Furthermore, 12:51 p.m., Tylil blanked me. Very mad as fuck. He stole my phone and locked me in his room. This is her account. This person says, what? Completely took advantage of me. And then on top of that, he broke my other phone. I couldn't even call a car home. Like, I'm so mad. This person says, you was with Jabari, no? Damn, what the fuck? That's dead crazy. How did you get home? She says, I was, but Jabari sent me back because I forgot Tylil stole my phone. These niggas is disgusting. Completely ruined my night. What is this piece at the bottom? I'm not talking to nobody ever again is what it says at the bottom. There's more here. It says, nah, that sounds crazy. So did he put it in or no? Like, did your clothes come off? She says he put it in for like 2 minutes. But I was crying. I was dead ass pushing the nigga off me like it was so many hoes there. I don't move like that. I'm not no fucking groupie, bro. Shit got me so mad. I'm saving myself for someone that actually cares about me. And on top of that, he got a whole bitch. Like, what the fuck? This person here says, yeah, that's what I thought too. No bullshit. You should have told one of them hoes, someone, just to have someone who was there. She says, I literally just wanted my phone. Okay? So it sounds to me like this whole conversation stemmed from her wanting the phone. And Tylil allegedly had the phone. She's alleging that, I guess, Tylil took the phone from her. Why? I don't know. Gave it to his assistant. Made it seem like he didn't know what the fuck was going on with her phone the whole night. Assistant had it in the pocket the whole time. And in the event of them acting like they're looking for the phone with her, she had to pee and he forced himself on her. That's what it looks like her story is in these text messages. She then says, I literally just wanted my phone. I'ma have to air him out, not gonna lie. I'm trusting y'all not to go telling people about this. All right. So what time was that? So we got December 8th, 1:08 p.m. I'm trusting y'all not to go telling people about this. This was shortly after the request for the phone or request for the payment and all of that transpired. Around the same time, she sent him the Jocelyn Hernandez thing. I'm going to show you who I really am and all of that different type of stuff. So while she's having a conversation with this person who we don't know, she was also initiating a text conversation with Tylil where he wasn't answering. She was checking to see what he had going on. He didn't answer. She was, where's them fucking texts that he put out? Hold on. All right, so these are the screenshots that Tylil showed, all right? So this text message come from Sunday, which was December 7th, okay? Allegedly at 9:10 a.m., she claims that it was around 6 a.m. Hey, Tylil has my phone. I'm on the way to get it back. I was all the way home, too. LOL, okay. Somebody got to call me a car back home now. Now, again, as I said earlier in the video, her story says that they were at the party till 5 something in the morning. And they went back to the spot at 6 something looking for the phone. Unbeknownst to her, the assistant had her phone the entire time. Now, what I'm not understanding, and even she confirmed in the video, that she left at 8 a.m., got home around 8 something. So if this text message here was sent Sunday, December 7th at around 6 something a.m., there's no way you can say I was all the way home too. That does not add up. Now you getting home at 8:40 something a.m. and texting somebody at 9:10 and saying I was all the way home. That does make sense. Somebody got to call me a car back home now because she's on the way back. So she's now saying, hey, because I'm being inconvenienced and having to come back out, somebody's going to have to call me a car to get back home again. Okay? Which, to be honest, I still don't understand why somebody would have to call you a car back home when you're on your video talking about how much money you make. Why would somebody else be responsible for that? Now, I understand you could say, hey, because if it wasn't for Tylil or whomever took my phone, I wouldn't be coming out this way. So yeah, you're going to reimburse me for the inconvenience. That makes sense. But also, if you out here popping it about how much money you making, that little 40-minute ride, just take it. Go get your phone, go back to the crib. Especially if somebody assaulted you and you don't want to be around that person no longer than you need be. I'm not asking you to get me no ride. I don't want you having no documentation of where I'm going after I leave here. Okay? Now, I cannot speak to her mental state or the way that she was thinking, but those are just my responses to what I'm seeing. All right? Furthermore, Sunday, December 7th, 9:38 p.m. Question mark. I don't know if you texted me or not, but my phone is clipped. I can't see or do nothing. No response. So that's Sunday night. After she retrieved her phone, got home, that same night she texted, question mark. I don't know if you texted me or not, but I can't see or do nothing. The very next day or in the afternoon, upside down face. And I believe the text above that Sunday, December 7th, 9:38 p.m., there was a what you doing text that she sent him. But since I can't say or see that right now, we'll strike that from the record. But I do believe he pointed that out in his original video. Monday, December 8th, Upside Down Smiley. Monday, December 8th, 3:35 p.m. Me giving him his last warning before I show him who I really am. Okay? So around the time that she sent him the upside down smiley face at 12:01, she was having a text conversation with someone else saying, this is what happened to me. This is what he did to me. This, that, and the third. I'm going to have to put him out there. Okay? She concludes that conversation. She comes back to him. He still ain't said nothing. She said, I'm gonna give you one last warning. If I show you who I really am, I'm finna come out here. And then later on, her video came out. So y'all can deduce what y'all want from that. Now, next up, we're gonna get into an alleged ex-boyfriend. And I say alleged because I don't know this guy from a can of motherfucking paint or primer. Okay? But we got this guy by the name of, what did nigga name is? Clyde Barker, who says he used to date Jourdin. He's black, by the way. And he comes out and says that he doesn't believe Jourdin. She's a manipulator. She's a liar and has been that way as long as he's known her, which is why he got away from her. I cannot verify his story. It's only an additional piece to the program.
The kind of person that good luck, bro. It's not good, bro. It's not. He's a liar, bro. She will manipulate any situation, bro, in a straight face lie. She's the kind of person that lie and like cry and shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, her family, everybody kind of weird. You feel me? But they don't really fuck with her still. Like she like the weirdest one, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The best thing I ever did was get away from them. Get away from her, bro. That's the best shit I could have ever did, bro. Fucking liar. Don't believe nothing she's saying. I know she's lying, bro. That's what she do. She lie on people, bro. She lie on everybody, bro. And you could tell, like, if she crazy or something. That's crazy. Good luck, bro.
All right. So once again, that is Clyde Barker. I don't know this man. I don't know shit about him. Okay? But that's his assessment of the story. Take that with a grain of salt, because we don't even know who the fuck he is, right? He's just putting his 2 cents in there. Basically character testimony. That's what it falls under. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean that what happened to her didn't happen, and doesn't mean that he confirmed that it did. He believes that it didn't. So again, what I will say is I don't believe that Jourdin should have made that video. She definitely shouldn't have made it in the way that she did. I feel like it left a lot to be desired in terms of information. The information that she did address, some things were still shaky. I wish she would have been a little bit more composed, perhaps a little bit more strategic in how she spoke about the situation. Perhaps just said, you know, this is what happened. This is the timeline of events. This is where it conflicts with Tylil's story. I'm not here to antagonize anybody. This is just what happened to me. But again, we're talking about two young people raised in internet times, digital age, where all of this stuff is clicks, views, and engagement. And that's a recipe for disaster when things like this come up and people just want to get to what happened. I'm pretty sure that this is going to introduce a mixed bag of reactions. And, you know, I'm open to hearing anybody and everybody's thoughts, but please be respectful in how you approach your comments. Please be respectful. That's all I ask. And I already could tell you now, you disrespect me, I'm gonna have to come at your motherfucking neck. And if you play with me more than once, I'm gonna boot your ass, all right? So be respectful. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Become an insider. I will catch y'all a little bit later. More content on the way. Peace. Yeah, the glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'm never politicking, the drama be piling on. Father and great son acknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5 sit bank accounts, every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I can take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I can do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas if you speak on the street. I'll turn your birthday party into New Year's Eve. Don't let me take it there. We ain't playing fair. This the ATL, Southside nigga moving furniture like Wayfair. Life on hold, no insurance for your healthcare. Lifeline gone, so you wanna be a millionaire? Well, let me tell you about this world I built. The women I dodged, the niggas that I read for filth. The sympathy calls, consulting for the stacks I built. I had to evolve and grow, cause I could've